Why do they always do that? Right before you're about to walk in. What? Somewhere around Jumping Jack 6129, I get this sense of total clarity and purpose, and I had an idea. You met Hopkins, right? The one that just moved to here. Well, if we get enough hyper athletes like that to move here, we could start our own rock climbing team. You know, or just have a bunch of cool workout buddies to hang out with. Either way, Hammy. So, my idea was to stick decorations around, then we can attract some first-round neighboring talent. I pitched this to Hazel, and we both agreed. It should be you who throws out the first inaugural decoration. Are you high? Have you not? What are you talking about? Inaugural decoration. It's almost been a week. What, you don't think my cardboard box is enough of a decoration? What about this ice table? It's like a beautiful sculpture. Don't like my luchador or like my glove chair? Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, right, that's what he wanted me to place. It's red. Can you imagine? You meet up with someone and you think this person is the love of your life potentially, like you've never clicked with someone more in your entire life. You decide to throw caution to the wind. You go back to their house. You open the door to their apartment. There's an ambience. There's some music playing. You know, they have a bookshelf or they have a bunch of reads. And they're into the same kind of books you are. The music is one of your favorite songs, coincidentally. And you're like, man, this must be fate. You walk up the corridor. Bunch of artwork on the walls from your favorite TV and movies. And you're like, you know what? Let's just go to the bedroom. In a heat of passion, you move towards their bedroom. You open the door. And then right next to the bed, there's this ride-on springy horse. What do you do? Just smack bang right in the middle of the room. You know what? I'm keeping this here. This is staying. You get out of the bedroom and back to the couch. Well, at least you're willing to accept it and not just leave. There's three answers here. It's like, A, you leave immediately, never to see them again. B, you pretend you didn't see it and you just go to another room and continue to have fun throughout the rest of the night. Or C, you get on the horse. What was I doing? Right, distracting myself. Where's the fireplace? I have two of them. I'll go with the darker one. I don't really have anything I can place here at the moment. It's a wedding ring. There's a wedding ring in the room next to the springy horse. An engagement ring. Springy horse is brought to the honeymoon. It's one of those things that, like, you know, as much as we joke about it, there might be something out there that, you know, is not so far from someone's truth. And that's okay. It's like whatever floats your boat. If you want to do stuff on a springy children's horse, that's fine. As long as it's consensual and it's not harming anyone and not highly illegal, then be happy. For happiness in life is hard to find, and existence is fleeting. So ride that springy horse. This springy horse has been in my family for generations. My grandpappy used to ride this horse. You're dying, you came back at the right moment. Oh sure, when we're talking about potential smut, like random toy horse kink riding, that's when the chat leaps into action. What was that? Toy horse? What? Honeymoon? What? Spring horse? What? Okay, I'm sorry. There's one detail going to change. See, this is my creative process you're seeing in action right here. It's like, we might be talking about something, and then I just get an idea, and I go back and I adjust it even further. The mood is completely incorrect. Yeehaw! You are the love of my life, will you marry me? Or as my grandpappy used to say, yeehaw! If only it were blue. But, you know, Hamlet's like, he wants decorations around the island. And so, he probably spent his life savings on this horse, wanting to contribute to the island. What do? I don't display it out in public. I take it right to my bedroom. He's gonna be wondering where that horse went. No. Yeah, spring you right on. It doesn't work. I think only items you craft currently are the things you can customize. Everything else requires Harv. We need Cyrus. Damn it. I was gonna make the thumbnail to this video, like, the fact that I got a blue flower. Now it's going to be like a hypothetical bedroom sex horse. And hypothetical bedroom engagement sex horse. But I guess you won't know looking by the thumbnail. No way, I gotta be clear. Hypothetical bedroom engagement toy sex horse. Gotta add the word toy, because otherwise it sounds weird. Married to my granddaddy's spring horse. Well, I don't want to say married to, like engaged on. Just add the just married sign on the back. You add the cans, you attach them so when you're riding them it makes like the noise. Of course you're going to be stationary and not actually moving. But if you put that on the back of a truck as it's driving away, off into the sunset with your cowboy hat, you make Granddaddy proud. You see the ghost appear in the horizon as the sun goes down. He tips his cowboy hat in approval and says nothing. Like, you know, the whole Lion King kind of thing, where Mufasa is like watching over you, except it's Granddaddy on the spring horse. Or, damn it, like the cowboy meme, which coincidentally is like an Australian musician. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? No? I can't play the song. But, you know, it's a song where it's an Australian musician who decided to go country and appealed to Americans. But the chorus of the song is he's just yelling at the top of his lungs in a cowboy outfit. Give me a sec. I'm gonna need a minute. If you will just please humor me for just a minute, I will make this worthwhile. Oh, I'm not gonna let you see what I'm doing because it'll spoil it. So, you know, if we want to make Grandpappy proud. Making Grandpappy proud with my bedroom engagement toy sex horse marriage proposal. I don't know if I can play like 2 seconds of the song. Okay. That's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get, because otherwise it's like DMCA. Channel gets burnt down to the ground. The algorithm punishes me for like 50 years. We're not doing that. I feel very tempted to set up the QR code thing right now and just get that picture into the game and then hang a portrait on the wall. of that picture. Right in front of that. That's going to be on the island, that's it. Like, somewhere in my house there will be a room that'll be a memorial to Grandpappy. Grandpappy Blue. He's wearing blue flannel as well. Oh my god, he is too. I didn't plan that at all. I didn't plan that at all. See, this is the universe again. It must be then. I just need to get the blue horse then. Grandpappy's family heirlooms. Oh, let me look at this again. What's he wearing? He's wearing a white cowboy hat. He's wearing a blue flannel shirt. There is a blue flannel shirt in the game. I could get that clothing specifically. And put it in the room. Hanging on the wall next to his portrait. The island blue just took an unexpected turn. Yeah, I mean, welcome to my streams if you've never seen them before, but like, the stuff happens. This is how I ended up with that stupid Gordon Ramsay restaurant. Where like, he had the security cameras watching his staff telling him to hurry up. Okay, so yeah, this is what it was. I mean, you can kind of see it already in the background. his portrait. So, with chat, came up with the title of Fishin' Nightmares, like, you know, kitchen nightmares. Haha, haha. Clever, clever. Oh, wait, there's no sound. Hold on. Yep, my finest work. I think I've peaked in terms of room design and Animal Crossing. I'm sorry. This is incredible. It's just the amount of different versions of his face is like the realistic portrait, the pop art, and then the LED signs with his face again. So this looks normal other than his face. But this was the part that made me laugh hysterically. Ah, the kitchen. It's just the security cameras watching the kitchen staff, and then, you know, the sign telling them to hurry up. Yes. Glorious. Alright, you got the idea. Almost like this process, what we're seeing right now. It starts off as some random, just me talking shit. And then here we are like 30 minutes later. And we're talking about a room dedicated to Grandpappy Blue, who got engaged on a toy horse. Which is now in my bedroom as a weird sex thing that I'm going to get engaged on. I've kind of lost the layers of it. Like, there's so many layers to it now. If only you could place objects on beds. You know, put the cowboy hat on the bed. I guess in Grandpappy Blue's room, I'd have to put a poster of Eiffel 65's song, Blue. That was his jam. He was like, damn, someone wrote a song about my life. I don't think the song Blue talks about a toy horse, though, but... Grandson, one day you'll meet the girl of your dreams. And much like my father and his father before him, you'll learn to love this horse, son. And you'll make Grandpappy and great-great-grandpappy and great-great-great-great-grandpappy proud. You get engaged on that horse. And then one day, you'll be the Grandpappy. And you two will be handing down this horse to your child. And organize their engagement. What am I doing? You know what I should have done? I should have left for engagement farming. Just put that picture that I had before. Just leave it on the screen for a good 2 minutes, so then that becomes the stream's thumbnail when you're browsing on Twitch. That's the thing. I couldn't say granddad. I had to say grandpappy. Like, that just gives it a whole different vibe, you know? I'm just thinking of a house, right? My house is going to be isolated from the rest of town. There'll be a home, and then all the stuff that's blue around. And then we'll have like a hike, right? So it'll be this special brick road that leads up the hills and into the mountains. And when you reach the apex, overlooking the ocean, there's a single solitary tombstone overlooking the ocean. And on the ground is just this framed portrait of Grandpappy screaming. And then the cowboy hat next to the tombstone. And nothing else. Maybe just an arrangement of flowers in a perfect circle. Like, imagine, you know, in The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, where you walk into the secret woods and the animals are running past you and there's a beam of light. In the center is the Master Sword. I'm thinking the tombstone and then an arrangement of flowers in a circle around that are all the blue flowers. And just a cowboy hat and a framed portrait next to the tombstone. And nothing else, overlooking the ocean. This was not on my list of things for today that I thought were going to happen when I played Animal Crossing. Made a fictional grandfather-like figure. Where the tradition in the family is to have this horse that exists in a bedroom and is handed down generation to generation. Uh-oh, I don't have a slingshot. Yeah, I have island lore now. Maybe my father was one of the guys that made the song Blue, and the song Blue is actually about Grandpappy Blue. Because they are telling a story. And he would call his father Little Guy Blue. Because he's Grandpappy, though, big on heart, was a little bit of a short fella. Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy called Grandpappy Blue. And when Grandpappy Blue used to be happy, he'd sing dubba-dee, dubba-die. Dubba-dee, dubba-die, dubba-dee, dubba-die. And his girlfriend is blue and they got engaged on the blue horse. I will shoehorn this stupid Grandpappy thing into the blue song. Okay. I'm gonna have to get creative with that, but like, another idea. It's going to be very, very stupid. In the living room, family portraits, right? So what I'm going to do, there's a mustache item in the game. So I'm going to take a picture of myself, a screenshot like this, right? Maybe against a backdrop. I'll take that screenshot and then I'll convert it to a pattern so then I can bring it into the game. Then I'll put on like some sort of facial hair accessory, take a screenshot, bring it into the game. And then just take that image of Grandpappy that we already have. So it's like Grandpappy, father, and then me. The family tree. Dude. I already have a mental picture of how it's going to look, but like, imagine the very last thing I take when I finish playing and the island is complete. We're overlooking the ocean, standing next to Grandpappy Blue's tombstone, and then, I put the camera. The sun is setting, and it's this graphic again. Just, I already have a mental picture of how this is gonna look. Try make it line up with the color of the sky. It's like, we're done and proud. Playthrough ends. Roll credits. I already see it. I have the mental picture I want, and now I must strive to that goal. I mean, it's getting very close to the plot of Stardew Valley. You take over your grandfather's farm that's dilapidated. I guess I'm taking over Grandpappy's island that has seen better days. And you have to make your grandfather proud. It's like the premise of that game as well. I've really painted a picture here. Especially it's like cactus and a lantern. It's just holy crap. What about wallpaper? Now this doesn't feel fitting. I don't think I have anything. I'm very light on it. I mean, I guess the brick maybe now. I can't change the music in this room. Maybe. I mean, I think it's fine. She looks kind of cozy. Stupid joke aside, I mean, the room looks okay. You know how we got, like, the downstairs and upstairs? Or wherever this room is going to be. I think this is Grandpappy's room either way, right? That is a given. What I'm going to do is when you enter this room, it's going to be cut off by ropes. So it's almost like it's like a museum to Grandpappy. So you can't actually go in. It's all roped off. So there'll be a rope running all across the room. So then it's like, you know, Grandpappy's memorial house. They're like museum. I'll make a gift shop. This will be the lobby. There'll be a kitchen where you buy food from. A gift shop here. Where you can purchase the CD singles to Blue Dubba Dee Dubba Die. I know the name of the song is just Blue, but just so you know what song I'm talking about for clarity, I have to say that. You know when someone famous visits a hotel and then they just leave that room in that exact same state? It's like the president once used to vacation here, and we've left his bedroom exactly how it was back then. Oh man, this is gonna be fun.